Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more FTL as the Sparrow, or the Swallow, whatever we are. It's a ship. Attack you to get to the sensor station. Yeah, sensors are okay, plus we get to blow up the ship and take some stuff. Hacking my shields. Nice. We too shall shoot at your shields. Nice evasion there. He seems to have pretty damn good evasion. Fortunately... Uh-oh, no shields. Ah! Taking too much damage there. I'd really like to get like a fire beam, or even just a regular old hull smasher laser. You know, the one that takes 1 power and does 1 2 damage burst. If you were to pair that up with these ion blasts, that thing would punch so many holes in ships. And then we could use that with the ionization of the oxygen system to just drain them of oxygen very fast. That would work quite well, I think. Although we're getting by pretty darn well considering it's just a dual laser. That's it. That's all we're using. Okay, now we can see where everything is, and we also got some scrap. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Sure, we'll help you. Yeah, we'll use our ion weapon. They gave us a whole bunch of stuff. Asteroid field we want to probably avoid. And I definitely want to chart a path that takes us through the stores. That store is pretty isolated, so I think we're just going to have to skip it. Okay. We have a bunch of scrap. I'd like to save it for the store. Okay, there are a number of ships stationed around a rest stop. You immediately receive a message saying if you're looking for some bodies to fill your ship, you've come to the right place. You can pick up Cubbin, who is an experienced pilot and repairman, or Jorlak, who is overpriced. I believe mantises are worth 45 or so. Cubbin's a deal. He's got skills in 2 things, and he's only 37. I think he's a great guy. Pretty experienced pilot. Not as good as our current guy, but he's a good repairman. So, you know, we'll send him into the... I don't know, just in any other room. You know, I don't want him to actually be in the same room and take extra damage, but it's another warm body we can use to repair things and fight off people that attack us. Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast. We have intruders on board. Okay, well we have level 3 doors. Where are the... Okay, we can airlock oxygen out here. Yep, I think we just vent this whole section of the ship. And we'll train these things on here. They won't get any damage done by the time the oxygen's gone. We'll turn off the oxygen so that these drain slightly faster. Oh, they did take out our battery. Now they're trying to get in. And we'll just let them keep suffering as much oxygen damage as we can. They might take out the hull. Nope, they've given up on taking out the doors. So, yeah, it's working fine. Take out their med bay just so they can't heal. Backup battery's damaged. Now they're trying to escape, so let's target that thing on the on that room. Oh, they're trying to, but there's no pilots, so... We could use the fuel, but I think we'll be okay without it. The thing about blowing up the enemy ship is you don't usually get a lot of fuel. I never really did upgrade the engines either. And we're still on level 2 shields. You have jumped into the aftermath of what seems to be another brutal exchange. Let's use our improved sensors to just pick up some free stuff. And now we'll head to the store with all of this money and see what we can buy. Fire weapon. Give me a fire beam. Oh no, not a fire suppression system. I want a fire beam. A chain ion. This weapon's ion damage increases each time it fires to a maximum of 4. Has a longer charge time, but it starts off doing 1 ion damage and then builds up to 4. It's not a bad weapon. Or we could just get an ion blast too. Same amount of power. It does less ion damage, but fires faster. Or a stun bomb. 15-second stun. And does ion damage. I really don't think we need these weapons. But we will want a drone control for the future. Unfortunately, this one came with a very, very useless system repair drone. One thing that's kind of nice about the system repair drone, though, is that if you activate it on your ship, then that drone part, as long as it doesn't get destroyed, will just stay on your ship, and you can keep using it over and over again. See, it says right in the tip. Crew drones require 1 drone to deploy, but will not be deployed again until destroyed. They stay on the ship and help your crew as long as they are powered. So, it's actually it can be useful. Combat drone Mark II. We'd have to upgrade system power. Let's go with some more basics first. Oh, a little bit more enginery would be nice. A little tiny bit more power is always good too. Haven't used the backup battery too much, but you know, the idea being that we can use the backup battery to make sure we're safe when bad things happen. And it looks like we're just going to do 2 or 3 more jumps in this sector and then head out. Let's continue. Okay, those things go there. We might as well use the backup battery to charge the engines up. Let's get some more evasion. Actually, you have a new room. You get to live in the drone control room now. You know what? I'm going to try to ion stun that room. If we stun him when he's in the fire... Look at this, you can't see it very well, but he's stunned in the fire. That's pretty cool. I think we should try to kill him. We're so low on life. But they're charging the FTL, which we can't have. No! Would you stop jumping away? No! No! Oh! Damn it! I was messing around too much. I can't believe how quickly they charged up. You look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade and could try to improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies. So, I'm pretty sure my reactor costs 30 scrap to upgrade right now. But this is a way to get rid of some of these things that I can't really sell. So I will accept. Our reactor, nope, it's only 25. Well, it pays to upgrade the reactor early for those events. Should probably keep some oxygen powered. Oh no! Don't hack my weapons. It's unacceptable. I'm going to try to ionize the hacking system because I have a feeling he's going to hack me again and really shut me down, which I don't want to have happen. Fire at will. Try to spread out what little bit of oxygen we have into these rooms, so we can go fix this without him taking any damage. Alright, come on. Their weapons are down. We should be safe now. I feel like our weapons are starting to get a little bit weak compared to what they have. Now the Combat 2 would be very powerful though if we upgraded drone control, because it shoots really fast and we do a really good job of taking down their shields. So it would do a lot of damage. That might be the best way to increase our effectiveness. Picked up a small bomb, which I think just sets fires. Crew damage 30. Wow. That's a lot. 30. Like 30? Like it's gonna make them die? Let's go to the next sector. Civilian controlled sounds fine. And now I need to not worry too much about drones. We should use drones. Just use them up. Nothing to be scared of. I highly doubt we're going to run out. Although we are getting pretty low on fuel. Gained a bunch of scrap, but took 2 hull damage. Do we want to hire an expert engine guy for 28? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or do we want a repairman? Well, I can't tell how strong my guys are, but yeah, an extra expert engine man sounds good. Thomas is the new engine dude. So that means that Starger, why don't you go work in the battery room? Or ironically, we could have him work in the oxygen room. I guess I'm okay with him being where he is. You just hang out in the battery room, Starger. That's your job. You were a pilot, but no more. Or sorry, I'm an engineer, a mechanic. Intruders detected. Mind control. He's mind-controlled Kozar, our weapons guy. Well, I don't really want to injure him, because then we can't heal him. So we're just going to let him shoot at the weapons. But what I'll probably do is, as he gets close to doing enough damage to kill one, let's just vent the oxygen now. Get out of that room. Let's turn off the oxygen. We want these things to fire here. And yeah, let's back up battery, use the combat drone. Yeah, see, by venting the oxygen, we were able to make him leave that room. Now he's doing damage to the drone control, but I don't think he's going to do enough to take down the drone. And now it's gone, so we can send them back. Let's turn oxygen to full, depower that, get that thing going. Starger here can hang out in his closet. And this thing should fire at the weapon room. Meanwhile, because of the ionization ability of these 2 guns, this thing is just tearing the ship apart, so not bad. I mean, it shoots fast. Unfortunately, our battery just turned off, so it's out of power. Let's repower it. It's doing all the damage. Worth it? Yeah, I think so. Welcome aboard Hector, an expert shield guy. I think you should always say yes, and then just disband him immediately if he's not good enough. So who do we have on shields now? It's not Kozar. Must be Jax. Now Nellis is pretty useless, so let's get rid of Nellis. And we'll send Hector to the shield room. Jax is okay at shield work, but you get to go work in the sensor room where our previous guy was. And these are your new homes. Congratulations. Let's jump. And that is a beam or fire drone. I feel like I need to upgrade my shields. Don't think we need a drone for this. Oh, he might get one shot in. Yeah, he did. Yikes. Bum, 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 bum. This song always makes me want to sing. So yeah, can this ship in its current state take on the Rebel flagship? It would be pretty darn tough. I would like to get a defense drone, possibly. Maybe a cloak would be nice. I feel like the weaponry is probably sufficient. Besides, we still have plenty of sectors available, and we're going to get tons of scrap. Got some very skilled people. Only the pilot isn't level 2. Junpig, almost there. Needs to successfully avoid like 5 more things. This one is trying to run away, and it's a pretty big ship, so let's depower the engine slightly. And the oxygen, use the battery, charge up the combat drone. Get the shields going down, and we'll just let auto fire do its thing, because that's basically our strategy. Ionize the shields and then just shoot, fire. See, this is more my style. Just auto fire, kill. And we'll make sure we hit the cockpit at least once, just to prevent him from charging up. But yeah, that combat too, that thing is brutal. Nice. We have a store, we better go check that out. 181 scrap to use here. Okay, so we have a heavy laser 2, a chain ion. We've seen that before, but I don't like the power requirement. A breach 2, just does lots of damage and puts holes in the ship. I like the low power cost, but... Well, I was saying I would like cloak. I think we need to get cloak. I don't know about mind control. I suppose if we're fighting the Rebel flagship, you could mind control the arms of the ship and have them destroy the weapons instead of using a crew teleporter. That would be kind of cool. But how does that really help you against the big huge pulse events that they do where they like shoot tons of shots at once? A cloak is really good for evading that. Let's go with the mind control for now, and we'll hope that we pick up a cloak later. Backup batteries lock time is halved. I guess that's good. Sure. I mean, why not? We only have one augment, so it doesn't hurt to have that. If we're going to do that, we might as well upgrade the battery now. We get 4 power instead of 2. A black market weapons trader spins you a tale. Let's convince him to make a better deal. Once convinced, he's offering us swarm missiles. Fortunately, we can't afford it. Still don't have anything that can use missiles. Oh, it could have been nice. We can get hacking for 80. Charge laser. Can charge up to 4 times. Or an ion blast at 1 power. You know what? I'm actually going to pick up the ion blast. And we're going to sell the ion bomb. Ion bomb can go through shields, but the ion blast is just reliable. Takes the same amount of power, and we can use it right now. Let's sell the small bomb and the ion bomb. And we will upgrade the weapons to their final level. Now we can use the ion blast. So like the whole strategy is to ion blast them like crazy with the ion stunner, the charge ion, and the ion blast, and then just let the drone pick them apart. And we have mind control, so that's cool. Nope, no weapons for you. We'll get one of these trained on the cockpit just so you can't evade it all. And then all the real damage is going to come from the dual laser. Once every 10 seconds. You know, that ion bomb may have been a lot more valuable. Come to think of it. Because it fires far less often, but 4 ion damage is much more impactful than, say, 2 shots of 1 ion damage. Oh well, we're going to fight some rebels on this jump, because I feel like the ship's powerful enough that we can handle them pretty easily. Buy fuel? Sure, sounds good. So we're going to fight 3... Oh gosh, I really may have underestimated this. Looks like we're going to have to do like 4 rebel fights. Yikes. Whoops. Well, since it is rebels, let's back up battery. Turn the oxygen off temporarily. And let's use the combat drone. Just to make sure that we get through this without taking too much damage. Of course, now the battery's down, so there goes the combat drone. Well, if I had to choose then, I choose to have the combat drone. Ouch. Battery's almost fixed. Not that it's going to matter much. We're through it. Got through it okay. All that for 1 fuel. I really overextended myself here, I think. Let's get out of here. I didn't realize it was going to take 3. I thought it was going to take 2. Which even then was kind of a bit crazy. Alright, definitely use the combat drone. Need the oxygen on for a little bit. We'll mind control again. Let's see, I want the ion stunner in the weapon room, in case there's anyone in there. I'd really like to have some more evade. If you could just go ahead and die, Kletskin, that would be great. Great. We need to turn that oxygen back on before we can let him back in the engine room. Backup battery's about to run out, which is going to turn the drone off. Actually, it looks like the backup power is powering the ion blast, which is good. So the combat drone will stay on and do his job. Good. Yeah, we need to upgrade the backup battery. I can't upgrade it while we're in danger, though. Let's see if we can evade him by having high evasion, maybe. Okay, this whole sector is controlled by rebels. They don't advance further into the next sector, do they? Alright, and here we go again. And actually, I'm going to try this. Let's try turning that off. And now we'll use the backup power on the mind control and the ion blast. And that way those things turn off instead of anything else. So mind control, ion stunner, you guys take that out, you work on that. We're still struggling for power. I mean, I don't even have the oxygen on. There goes all of our evasion. So we might as well depower the engine while we're trying to fix that. Get the oxygen a little bit higher. Ouch. Drone control's down. There goes almost all of our damage. We can mind control again soon. I need to get that drone operational. Why can't I use the drone? System broken. Oh, obviously. I knew that. I feel like we have a really good crew, but the weaponry is struggling here because of a lack of power. Looks like a job for you. You won't mind having no oxygen, will you, Starger? Whew. Well, when you can fight them, I mean, we're not really taking much damage. So that's 4 we had to fight. Granted, the oxygen is damaged and the drone control's still down. So that's fun. Oxygen's okay for the moment. Once the drone control's good, let's backup battery. And then get that drone out there. Power the engine with a backup battery this time. Try rotating it up, vary it a bit. I would upgrade the backup battery, but again, I can't do it while we're in danger. So the last 4 jumps, it's just not been an option. Pretty decent evasion, considering we're not fully powering that system. Looks like he shot down my drone. Bastard. I don't think we need to deploy another drone. I think we'll be okay. This one was actually probably the easiest out of the last 4. Helps when they have no evasion. Or weapons. Oh crap, no oxygen. Oh crap! I was not even looking at my ship. Alright, just in case, let's power the oxygen. Or the, Alright. Thankfully, level 2 oxygen makes oxygen fast. So, okay, well, that was rough. I'm going to take a break here. First things first, I want to upgrade the, well, we'll wait till next sector. But yeah, I'm going to go to a civilian sector here. This looks like it's going to be a successful run. I'm going to take a break here. I will see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.